I'm Heather Merriman with Ninja Retirement Solutions, and today I have a different resource for you, and it's in the form of a book review. Why, do you ask? Well, simple. Information that you get from us, such as in regards to Social Security, Medicare, long-term care, taxes, legal directives, it's all quite boring and not very entertaining, hard to understand. And when I come across a resource that I think is well created and informative at the same time as engaging, I definitely want to share it with you. And today that is going to be in the form of a book written by David McKnight. I would be holding up a copy like Vanna White right now. However, I actually enjoyed this book in the form of an Audible. So I listened to it on a road trip from Dayton to Akron, Ohio. So that will also give you an idea of approximately how long of a book this is, because that book actually timed out from the time I hit play on chapter 1, or the introduction rather, until I turned onto my son's street in Akron. The book completely finished in that specific time. I couldn't believe I caught the actual ending as I was pulling up to my son's house, so that was cool as well. But this book, again, written by David McKnight. The title of this particular book is The Volatility Shield. And I'm going to give you full details in the description box to the YouTube video on that book, as well as in the actual blog post that will ultimately go up on Ninja Retirement Solutions website as well. So first off, let me get out of the way. I am not getting paid for this review. The links that I give you are not affiliate links in any capacity. They are just completely unbiased opinions. There's no compensation or anything. That being said, clearly I'm going to say I do give this book 2 thumbs up. And here are some reasons why. First, let me give you a little synapsis of the whole novel. And what that is it's based on fact in retirement strategies, but yet presented in the form of a novel so as to keep you entertained and engaged while you learn some very important financial facts along the way. David McKnight wrote this book, and he has authored several. This is just though in regards to the Volatility Shield. In this particular novel, our main character is Jack Wheeler. Now, this man has not had the greatest of relationships with his family since his mother has passed away. And the whole crux of the plot is that he is the executor of his stepfather's estate. And this stepfather was a local legend, an NFL player, and in the whole crux of the plot, again, this stepfather has ended up in a long-term care nursing home, and our main character, Jack Wheeler, has now come back into town in order to sort out his stepfather's finances and also make sure to make arrangements for his stepfather's financing of his long-term care. Now, there are a lot of ups and downs. It's actually a true, real roller coaster of a read. Now, I will say, from the perspective of someone in that actual business, I kind of had an idea of where this, the book would actually end and the story would actually finalize. That being said, I still had some very surprising twists and turns, and while it ultimately got to where I thought it was going to get, it was not in the way that I had anticipated myself. So I definitely encourage a book like this to get you started in finding out some very strategic points, because in this particular book, Jack Wheeler found out a lot of information and various types of math used to determine how much of your retirement savings you should be pulling every year. Should you be using the old-fashioned 4% rate? In many cases, yes, you should. But as Jack Wheeler finds throughout his journey, That is not always the case, and sometimes you don't have the time involved in investing or the capacity to build enough of a nest egg to be able to use the 4% rule. So please, I do encourage you, check out the Volatility Shield by David McKnight. Again, I've got full details for you here from an uncompensated review, and I do give the Volatility Shield 2 thumbs up, and I will also be out on the lookout for more engaging resources for you to use, because you deserve a future masterfully planned.